everyone, welcome back to Coding Scratch. Today we continue to the lesson 6 that talking about the intro to programming. Okay, for the first puzzle we can see here, do this here, run this program to see what it does. Okay, let's run it. You can see something on screen or not? Okay, so you can see the console here. Okay, this is the console here. Okay, so you see that the something or the sentence was print out one by one or line by line, and nothing happened on the screen, right? Okay, so discuss. Why do you think some information is in quote and some is not? Okay, we talking about this code here. Why some information is in this quote? Okay, double quote here, and some information like this number not in the quote. Okay, why? We can discuss. And for the reason is that for the information that in the quote or double quote here is the text or the letter or the character. Okay, so if you want to print something out with the console block, you you want to print the text in the console block, you must put the text inside the quote. Okay, inside the double quote here. If you print the text without the quote, it will show the error like that. Okay, so it could not print out because it require or it is that's called a syntax error and unexpected token here. So you just put the double quote here, okay, okay, and then refresh and run. Okay, so it's work as normal. But for the other type of the information like the number, okay, the number is not required in the code because it is the number, it is not a text, right? So when you print it out, the number is print out as normal. Okay, you can see here. You can drag it some a little bit faster here. Okay, 100. Okay, it is a number. And what is the difference between the number and this one? Maybe I let's tap something here. Okay, what is the difference between these two lines? Okay, and what do you see? What do you think? What will happen in the when we print it out? Okay, okay. So you can see that the first 100 is no double quote outside. Okay, it is not surrounded by the double quote, and this is the text, right? And for the number, you could plus like 10 that. Okay, and then you can see 100 and plus 10, it will be 110, right? But if you plus 10 with the double quote 100, what happened? Run. It is not 110. It is will be combine it together like 100 combined with the 10. Okay, right? It will be 10,000. Okay, 10,010. You can see. Okay, so that's all about the difference between the information in the code and not code. And add two lines of code, one displays string, one display the number. So first is you could add another. Okay, you can try to add something, or you can console to another one. Call like I ask like a question, how old are you? Okay, this is a question, right? So I put it in the quote, and after that the answer I said 18. Okay, and then I press run. Okay, if you want to concatenate 18 with the word years old, okay, you can plus sign. You can use the plus and then double quote. You can say years old. Okay, okay, like that. And then press refresh. Oh no, no, refresh and run again. Okay, you can see you can assign it, but the information that print this time, the 18 years old, it will be convert 18 to be the tag 2. It's not the number anymore. Okay, if you leave that 18 alone like that, the 18 print out is a number. Okay, so that's all about this puzzle. We continue to another one. Okay, so we read the instruction first for the puzzle 2. Run this program to see how it works. You will need to click the run button. Okay, click run. What happened here? Okay, starting my program. Okay, when starting program, the size of the box bigger and change the text, right? Ending of my program. Okay, you can see here. Refresh and run again. First, starting the program. When start, it turn to blue and resize the box bigger and change the text. Okay, or the button bigger. Okay, that's all. Ending my program here. So discuss with the neighbor. Discuss the difference between the console and set property. Be as specific as possible. You can see the console block here and set property here. And what is the difference between the console and the set property? Okay. So console is the block that could show the information like text or number in the debug console here. Okay. But if you set property, it means that you want to change the property of the element on the screen. Okay. Console.log, you could not change the property of the element on the screen. Okay. Set property, it can. It can be set the property of the button to be bigger, to be smaller, to resize the height, resize the width, and set property, change the text, and do more, more and more than that. Okay. So set property we use to modify or change the appearance of the element on the screen. Okay. So you can see here, console.log starting my program, and then set property big button. That button is named big button. You can see in the design mode and click the button. You will see the big button here. Okay, the big button. It means that it called the big button and change its background color to be blue. Okay, you can change it to be any color that you want, like red. Okay, like that. You can try it again. Okay, you can see it's turned to red and resize it to be high 200, and you can try to change it to be 300. Okay, you can see. Okay, and decide to be okay, three, that is 300. It is too big. You can see it like that, around 150, like that, and set property of the big button and change the text. Now it's bigger button. Okay, so the console.log ending my program here. Okay, so you can see and run again. Make it a little bit faster. Okay, you can see. Okay, so you can set property. Okay, modify, add one console.log and one property to this program. you can add like set property to your big button. And what property you can change is comma. After that, you can change the text with height, x, y, text color, background color, font family, font size, text, image, icon, hidden, border width, okay, radius. You can change the radius, okay, the hidden, not show the button anymore. You can set the text align, font size, or font family. Okay, you can set the font size. Okay, and after that, you click that. How could you increase your font size? You can to 72 like that. And after that, semicolon to finish the program. And one more, I set console.log. I have added one set property. Okay, so this is the text. It's not a set property like this. So I reset and run it again. It's bigger. You wait and see the font size. Oh, it is too big, right? So it's not like that. You can choose only 24. Okay, it's too big. Okay, like that is cool. 24 is a little bit smaller. 34. Okay, it is good. Ending the program. Oh, this is the tag data add, and this is set property data add. Okay, so finish it. Okay, the puzzle 3. Run this program to see how it works. Make sure you click the button on the screen, right? Run it, and after that, I know you can see the yellow highlight here. It means that the code is work. So when I did not yet click the button, it showed the two lines of code like starting my program and ending a program here. Now I click it. Okay, what can you see on the screen? Okay, so when you click the button, job button, change the background color to be blue and height to be 200 like that. You can see and change the text. Now it's bigger button and you can see more. You click the button message on the console that lock one more here. So discuss. Okay, you can read here. How does uneven block work? Be as specific as possible. Okay, how do command inside uneven run different from command outside? Okay, this is the question, useful question for all of you guys to be considered. Okay, can you imagine that? What is the uneven and how does code inside the uneven work? Okay, so let me explain. So for the first question is the uneven block work. Be as specific as can. So when you click run, you can see that, or you can see the highlight, yellow highlight here. Is run from one to another one. But it's run here. It highlight pass here without run this code one by one and one by one. You can see it again, right? This one by one. And for this is whole. That whole highlight like that, it means that the code here, it is not run yet. Okay, so how the uneven work? When it work? When the code inside the uneven is work? Okay, so it means that uneven. If you click on the button, okay, you can see the click here, click even here. When you click on the button that name ID, okay, that its ID name like big button. When the button is clicked, the function it will be work here. So when we press this button, the code it will be worked one by one here. You can see. First, it set big button to be blue and high to be 200 and change the text and print another console block here. Okay. So the difference between the code inside and outside of the uneven is that this code or the outside of the uneven block it works when your program is started. Okay, when your program start, the code outside of the uneven it will be run one by one or execute one by one, except the code inside the uneven. It's waiting for you or for the user to click that button, that name ID. When you click on that button, so the code inside that it will be worked one by one. So this is the answer of that question here. Okay. Add another command inside the uneven and one command outside of it. Okay, you can add another one. You can change like font size like that like we used before. Okay, set to big button and you can change the text color to change the text color to be red. Okay, like that. So another one is that I just mentioned here. So the log I have add one more line of code. Okay, so I press run again. Okay, okay. If you don't click the uneven block, the console.log that I added outside of the uneven, it will be show up here. But when you press it, this code will be work too. Okay, you change the color to be red. Okay, so that's all about it. Okay, now we go to puzzle 4. Okay, what about it? So it said that run this program to see how it works. Make sure you click both buttons. Okay, run and then you click cat. Okay, you can see the cat tag cat rule and you can hear the sound of cat like meow. Okay, like that. Can you hear that? Meow. Okay, now I press stop. Okay, I press stop. Okay, it will change the text here, dog, and this sign here. Okay, and the picture of the dog, but it's not hear any sound, right? Okay, how does the play sound block work? Okay, it asks us what is the play sound block work. So you can see the play sound here, the new block, right? So how does it work? And how do the line that start with forward slash run different from the other? Okay, it asks what is that and what is this code does. So it's quite easy, right? For the play sound block, it can play the sound. Okay, so if I want to dog make some noise, you can use the play sound too. Okay, so another one is the forward slash here. It is so different from the code. This forward slash is for the programmer for developer to notice that what does the on even does, or what is this code purpose. So this is we call the command that we use to notice our code. What does it do? Okay, how does it work? Or how it means that we use it to for easy to review or in the next time. Okay, so the code or the text after the forward slash here is not run as the code here. It means that when you click run, all the code or all the text after the forward slash, it will be ignored by the program. It means that it not run. It doesn't run like the code, right? Okay, I hope you understand about it. So you can tap anything here. You can tap like the text like that. Okay, if you want to comment something or to make some code to be ignored too by the program, you can set like that too. So this line of code will be ignored by the program too. But now we don't require it, right? So play sound make for play sound. We just put the URL of the sound here, and you can choose here by delete it, and you can choose it again and press choose right that, and you can choose another sound, right? Here's a cat, right? There is a cat sound. Choose like that. So it's easy, right? And this one is designed for us to remember that that line is a command, or that line is a code that will be ignored, that we don't want it to be run. Okay, so let's try to modify add code so the dog button makes sound too. Okay, that's quite easy, right? You can add the play sound, but play sound block here, play sound, and then choose, and you can have the word dog here. Okay, you can choose. Okay, another one, change the message when each button is clicked. Oh, they want us to change. Okay, you can change the text cat here. That is the set property to change the message. Cat is cute. Okay, and change like that. And change the word dog. Dog is sweet. Okay, like that. Okay, you can change it whatever you want, right? So I just press run again. So now I press cat. You can see cat is cute here. And then dog. Okay, now we can hear the sound of the dog like wah, wah, wah. And the dog is sweet like that. So the dog is not sweet. I think that is sad. So run again. Okay, I press the dog button. The dog is sad. Okay, that's all about this puzzle. I press finish. Okay, what is that? Yeah, a little bit more code, right? So run this program to see how it works. Run. Okay, you can hear the sound of the bird. Sail the sparrow. Oh, when I click on the sparrow flying. Okay, flying. Okay, flying and make some sound, right? Okay. So when I move my mouse here, it's not make any sound. I move on this bird. Okay. What is that? Hawk. That's bird. We have two, right? For one is sparrow, another one is called horse. Okay. 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 So reset it. It is enough. How do you sing the random number command word? Okay, random command. Okay, did you remember that? Each time random number run, there's a possible of the different result. Okay, it's explained us here. It means that it will return the number from the start to end in the range start and end. It will be random. Okay, we don't know what is the exact number will be returned. Okay, why do the bird move even if they not click? Are there other option? Okay, so they ask why we don't click on the bird, but the code it work without a click, right? So you can notice that you can see this the ID of the bird. You can see this okay like that. I can see the design. I click on the bird, and this is the its name hawk, and this is a sparrow. Okay, so on even of the hawks when it it's mouse over, it means that not click anymore, but it's called mouse over. You can see click, we can see more more even like click, change key up, key down. And this time we use the mouse over. You can change the mouse over. It means that you move your mouse on the bird. That's ID Hawks. The code will be works here. Okay. Okay. That is the we didn't click, but we hover on it. Okay. We hover on it. It will be work. Okay. So modify makes bird moves around entire screen, not just the top left corner, not just the top left corner. Okay, you can see the bird is moves around here. It's not moves around the screen, right? So you can see the X and Y position here. If you want it to be from this to this, you can change it to be X to 300. I think 320. Okay, I think that like that 320. And the Y position will be 450, like that, 450. Okay, for all the x's you can copy here and parse x. So it is the length of the x position. You can see it here. When I drag the mouse, you can see the length of the x here is around 350, 20, and the Y position, you can drag down the mouse here. You can see its length is around 40 and 450. Okay, you can copy and paste here. Okay, Y paste and then paste here. Okay, now it's run again. So now I try to hover on it again. Okay, it's move here. Okay, you can see. Now the bird is here, sparrow here. And move again. Okay. Okay. Now I move, make it fast. So here, okay. Okay, so I think that is enough for us to to test it. Okay. So another one is experiment with other event type beside mouse over and click. Which one still make the game work? Okay. So we try another option or another event beside of the mouse over and click. Now I try to use mouse like another one like mouse out. Okay, mouse out. I copy it and press here. I reset it and run again. Okay. For the mouse out event, it is not work when you are on the bird, but when you take the mouse out the lift the mouse from the bird, it will be work. Now try it. Okay, you can see when the mouse on the bird is not work. When it's out from the bird or lift the bird, it will be work. Okay, like that. Okay, so we can try another one beside of the mouse out. And another mouse in. I think it's no mouse in mouse up here. Okay, now I try the mouse up even. Okay, reset and run. Okay, this mouse up is not work when we hover the mouse on it, but we can click. Okay, it's like the same click, right? Okay, so it is not work, right? So another one is key change or mouse over, mouse move. Okay, now I press mouse move. Okay, reset, run. Okay, mouse move is also work. Try another one, mouse move, mouse down. Okay, what is mouse down? Press, reset, run. Okay, mouse down, it requires a click. So that's all I try, and you can try it by yourself. So I click finish. So that's all about the lesson 6. Here is the question, right? For sequential vs event-driven program. What is the difference between a sequential program and an event-driven program? So this mean that sequential program is the code that run when we click or when we start the program without the on event. And how about the on event driven when we have even on the button on the image or the another picture or the another element on the screen, the code inside it. Okay, and when does it run? Okay, you can see in the example in the last puzzle. And what do you think? Okay, what is the difference the sequential program and the on event driven program? Okay, you can tap the here. Okay, so I can explain you something. The sequential program, it can run line by line. It means that when you click start program, it will be start from the top to bottom. Okay, so the event driven program is run code when they are triggered by event. It means that when you click something, the code inside that event driven program, it will be run. Okay, so the both still run one program statement or command at a time, right? Okay, not run a time like 10 lines. Okay, this sequential program run the same way each time, right? Okay, but the event driven program will run differently based on the user interaction. So that's all. So I hope you can learn something from this lesson and see you in the next video.